The Somnium Files is a mix of detective adventure and visual novel developed by Spike Chunsoft. You take the role of Kaname Date, a detective for Abyss or Advanced Brain Investigation Squad, a secret department of the police in a futuristic Tokyo, which searches the subconscious of suspects for clues and evidence. The story of the game starts with Date and his AI companion Aiba investigating the murder of a woman. After searching the scene and noticing the missing of the left eye of the victim, they find a young girl hidden inside the merry-go-round. The girl named Mizuki, who happens to be the victim's daughter, is so much in shock that she is unable to talk to anyone. So the only way to find out what she knows and why she was at the crime scene is to search her subconscious. From there on, it is up to you to solve the mysteries behind the case and to find the culprit. And even though I can't tell you anything else about the story without going too much into spoiler territory, let me tell you that the thrilling story of the game got me hooked in a way that only a very few games managed before. The narrative part of the game gets rounded off with an amazing cast of characters and a great portion of blunt humor.
We go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff. Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away! Yeah, blow those boys! Mizuki, You really shouldn't say that.
Gameplay-wise, the game is divided into point-and-click sections and the investigation of the subconscious. In the point-and-click parts of the game, you drive around several parts of Tokyo to investigate and talk to residents. On your travels, you will always be accompanied by Aiba, who will give you hints or background information to the things and people you find and meet. Aiba is even more important in the investigation of the mind, because she will act as your avatar in the suspect's dream worlds. In those parts themselves, you will have a time limit of 6 minutes that will count down if you move or if you perform an action. So you cannot run around and try out everything you see. You will have to think before you act and solve the riddles you will come across to dive deeper into the dream worlds to find what you're looking for. These riddles are probably the biggest weakness of the game, because they can pretty much be trial and error sometimes, and my tolerance for this type of gameplay is pretty low. Luckily, this only becomes a minor downside of an otherwise fantastic game. At the end of the day, the Somnium Files managed to immerse me in its world, and before I knew it, the Platinum trophy popped and my save file reached the 30-hour mark. So if you can see yourself enjoying an exciting yet humorous detective adventure with a final rating of 89, the Somnium Files is a must play.